Fala, galerinha do canal Máscara Games. Bora lá, né?
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality, but there's a player out there who's managed to avoid the helter-skelter and play a game of purity.
The peerless Pirlo.
Yeah, he coined the phrase regista, and he rules.
Now it's Hullet. Messi. Messi! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Hullet. Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. Thuram is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Neymar. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Van Basten considers his options.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Decent hit from there. Cruyff. Now it's Van Basten. And that could set him on his way. Can he latch on to this? That is good alertness. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Timber. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Best. He is through here. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Ronaldinho getting this one clear. And they've got a throw. And it's Cruyff. It's a pretty loose pass. Hullet in the hunt and looking threatening. And he's picked out the run. And it's been hooked away. Ronaldinho. And he's quick to return it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but...
Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And here's Ronaldinho. Messi supplying the width on this right-hand side. Guardiola defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Once more, he proves rigid and robust. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Keeper's got good distance on that. Pirlo. Mbappe. Vieira. Vieira. Gets a good foot in there. Cruyff cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And here's Mbappe. He's having a pop! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Best. Neymar. He's found a way through. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
That has not gone well. And it's Cruyff. Pull it. Now Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. The ball's gone astray. Neymar. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Timber promptly onto that, and that is that. Distributed tidily. Now it's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. So a temporary halt to the action. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 2.
So into the second half.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 25.
Mateus.
Substituição em andamento.
Looking for options for movement. Chance! And it's in! Barely into the second half. And already it is heating up. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Mateus. Big chance! Well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, how well he caught that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Corner number 2 then.
Jogo ganho. Entendendo.
Got nowhere to hide after that one. Mateus. Referee's given a throw. Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And Cruyff!
Ai, do nada o jogo mudou pro cara. Só eu atacando.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Do nada.
Over the line. And here's Vieira. Oh, that's a fine interception. Nice looking ball. And he's intervened well there. Corinthians perhaps contemplating their next change here. And this is Neymar.
Whoa.
Neymar! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? That has ended up in no man's land. And he's straight offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Pirlo has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Olha o erro aqui, ó. Tá vendo? Foi isso que o jogo mudou pro cara. Por isso que o jogo mudou.
So here comes a substitution. Two
Colocou
fresh
Van Dijk
faces
no
and
lateral
both
direito.
in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Cruyff quietly revving up.
Vai ver como o jogo vai voltar a dar certo pra mim.
Mateus does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Van Basten. Bale. It's a really well-measured ball.
Well, it really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Cruyff has created one goal already. Nicely weighted ball. Mateus. And here's Bale. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Now it's Bale.
Decent attempt that, just a little mistimed.
Guardiola tries to clear. Corinthians have their second corner now. He's looking wide. The cross comes in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Corinthians really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Best place it in. And he's taking no chance. There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. And he's there to get it away. Luis Suarez. Oh, good-looking ball. Neatly clipped into space. Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bale. He's had it taken off him. And this is Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, well measured. And the finish!
Pra fora.
Big relief, it just needed
Suarez, quem
contact.
foi? Suarez, né? André Pirlo.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Time for a change in personnel.
Neymar. Camisa 21.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Camisa 8.
Fiore. And it's Hullet. Space for him to turn and look. He's picked his way through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
0-0, empatou.
Teremos 5 minutos de acréscimo.
We are into stoppage time. Pirlo. Oh, this is a terrific run. And this is Neymar. Incoming delivery. Cleared without hesitation. Shevchenko. Van Basten. Oh, it's Van Basten. And he's lost his man here. And here's Shevchenko. No, he's not getting any further than that. Nice intercept. And that's
Caraca, mano, empatou, mano, cara.
a draw and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining.
Desanima, gente. Pega time ruim que é pra negar.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
How he appears. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Pele. Now he's running away. Vieira, tidy with his distribution. Seedorf. Now it's Pele. And he's found a way past.
Eu não
A
desce esse
collective
carrinho
sigh
até
of
gol.
relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't
Eu
stay
não
focused
desce
all the
carrinho até
time,
gol.
they're going to be made to pay. Well, look,
Ainda
they know
bem que
they've
eu dei
got a height
carrinho.
advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And that was very necessary. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pirlo. Now it's Bale. Drive. He's had a shot! Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's a key interception. Bonucci. Vieira wins the duel this time. Can he get on the end of this? Now, can they get him away? Thinks about the shot. There's the shot! Goal! Corinthians!
Meu time, valeu muito.
That is your opener. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Granada are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he was quick to react. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Messi.
Corinthians are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. The message is clear, none shall pass. Messi. Oh, he's been caught napping. Seedorf.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's an excellent interception. Oh, he's fizzed it forward, engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Messi. Ronaldinho. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Ronaldinho. And he's intervened well there. Now he's got space here. Looking to play him in. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he cuts out the supply. Played with finesse. Nicked it back promptly. Seedorf.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bullet, given the lift of his goal. And he's managed to get free. Steaming on goalwards. Bullet is fouled. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Substituição em andamento.
Granada can now introduce the first of their substitutes. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. And here's a shooting chance! It's bounced back off the post. And here's Ronaldinho. He has found the way through. Van Dijk out-muscles him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get it through? Just eases him off the ball. Seedorf. Vieira shows great strength. Spread to the right. Pull it. Space for him to turn and look. Real chance! Off the bar!
Valeu mesmo.
Full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Esse jogo.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Played into space out wide. And no, that was never going to make it. That's the end of the first 45.
Yeah, too long.
Sitting along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Corinthians come in leading by just the odd goal.
Battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Corinthians looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. Back on the way then.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Vieira. And this is Hullet. Now there's a close for a shot! That's a sharp finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Cool. Pô, esse aqui é bom, hein, mano? Ó.
In the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
That has not gone well. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now Gattuso. This is a promising build-up. Gives it back. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played out towards the right wing.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Corinthians with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar clears it away. He's going for goal! Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. Roberto Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Deftly away.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be...
And Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Looking for options for movement. Now he's got space here. That is good alertness. Vieira. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Neymar. Your impression so far, Jim?
Corinthians have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe, chance for a shot! Mbappe is magnificent! A finish right from the top draw. Corinthians take the lead. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
That's tidy. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable match. Oh, they could be caught out here. Roberto Baggio. Searching pass he's played there. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Aims beyond the defence.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He is Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's come off the upright. That'll be a corner.
Caraca, mano. Agora quase tomei gol, mano.
They've played it short. Neymar! Oh, well spotted, had to be at his very sharpest there. Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. Cross needs to be good. Vieira with the clearance. Corinthians are looking to go forward now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corinthians
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if...
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Check herring. Oh, what has happened here? Mbappe touches it back, and there's the shot! Now the ball in. Oh, well played, well played. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Nicely spread. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's good play. And he shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Palmeiras have a free kick. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Mbappe, and he's found a way past. It's anyone's ball now. This possibly the last play of the half. Out of play for a goal kick.
Bruno.
Pull it. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Bitcoin.
It's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Bitcoin.
So we're off again. Corinthians leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar purring through the gears. Thuram clears without hesitation. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ronaldinho. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Ronaldinho, ready to try one. Ronaldinho! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mbappe, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Knocks it into space. He has found the way through. Lovely bit of skill. Messi does well to get it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's gone direct here. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And the shot! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality.
Oh, terrible pass. He's had a shot!
Que sobra, né, mano? Eu marquei também, né?
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Palmeiras with the lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. It's run loose here.
Falta não isso.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner. So their fourth corner of the game.
Vamos lá e... Ai, de novo, mesma coisa.
That has been knocked clear.
Corinthians really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
The most accurate pass. Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Just not doing that.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 9, camisa 3, camisa 13, camisa 25, camisa 24. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 15, camisa 16.
And Chet pulls off a sensational save. That was superb goalkeeping.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nesta getting this one clear.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he thumps it clear. Turns back here, probably the best option. He's through here. Now it's Yamal.
Cara que seguiu esse passe, gente.
He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time.
Shot, surely! Corinthians could be just about done here.
Well, I suppose they
Como
need
o cara
something to
conseguiu esse
break their
passe,
way,
como o
Peter.
goleiro
Anything
defendeu esse
at
gol,
this
mano.
late stage.
Um bagulho surreal, mano. Caraca, mano.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, played right into his path. He's got away. He's in a great position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mano. Que o cruzamento não deu certo, né, mano?
And he's gone searching crossfield.
Não foi certo.
Corinthians really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
57.
And it's Bale.
Não foi.
Yamal. That ball looks a good one. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Tá bem pra frente.
Maldini. And he's managed to get rid.
Sobrou pro cara ainda.
There will be 4 extra minutes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's it.
Jogo ganho.
Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way.
Jogo ganho.
Get to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and a playmaker combined.
Good chance here! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Can he get it through? Cruyff.
Pull it. Aqui é um jogo, mano, que dá pra ganhar, mano.
Vieira. Roberto Baggio. He's having a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Zanetti. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective. Oh, it's come off the upright. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Vieira. That has not gone well. Great vision. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? And the shot! Goal! Corinthians! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nicely weighted ball. That's been cut out, well played.
Corinthians are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Pullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's picked his way through. Threads one in. Oh, shooting chance!
Vai tomar minha área.
He should have made
Demora pra
them
chutar, né, mano?
Very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's come to nothing. And he's heaved it away. And here's Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi gets into a good position. Corinthians with the corner, they're first. He's in a good... Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's their second corner of the game. Tries one from range. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? This looks promising. Oh, good spread. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Hullet, taken off it pretty forcefully. Desai, very much a man of this moment. Neymar, looking for options for movement. And now the breakaway. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well timed, excellent interception. Thuram gets on his bike and on the move. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
Takes a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Messi picks it up out, tries a shot! And that's in!
Valeu, Messi. Obrigado. Jogando.
Two to the group, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great...
And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And the referee half-time.
Well, the second goal surprised Peter, so late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Corinthians are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So right back into the action. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, it's come loose, and he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Pele has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Messi is behind this one. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Messi! And it's been hooked away. The message is clear, none shall pass. Ambitious ball here. Baresi calmly anticipates. Hullet passing is crisp and sharp. Desai does really well there, he is strong. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Turan has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Baresi makes the interception. Corinthians in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Hullet. Knocks it into space. Vieira. And it's Baggio. Mbappe shoots!
Mbappe.
Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Caraca.
So, third corner of the game. Grêmio have the chance to go the other way. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Mbappe. Oh, what a mistake! Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It was casual, it was careless, and that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.